Hello, my friends. Good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Morgan Zambrano, and I am here to help you make money while making memories. So if you are watching the replay, please drop me some money emojis. I am very focused this year on talking to you guys about how to make money, how I make money if you're curious, how to make more money in your business if you're already in network marketing, but also while being focused on making memories. So I am a mom of three. I am a wife to like the most amazing husband in the world. I spend a ton of time with my kids and my husband. I homeschool, and I'm still able to work my business at a full-time plus level. And so I kind of want to talk to you guys about that. I've been getting a lot of questions recently. I'm not exactly sure why, because this is actually not something I've been asked about a ton over the course of my journey, but I've been asked a lot specifically about doing this full-time. So not like with a job. Most people do this with a job. So they start in network marketing, no matter what company, they sign up for a company and they do it in very part-time hours as they're working their full-time job. And I don't know if it's just because of the economy or because like people want to work from home and their offices are like making them go back into the office, or if it's just because of like my lifestyle. But the interest in doing what I do full-time, has kind of reached a higher level than I ever have seen. So I wanted to talk about kind of why I decided to do this full time, why it's not for everyone, and just kind of have a conversation about it. So with network marketing, and I know most of you are in network marketing, most of my audience is in network marketing, but I'm going to kind of talk to you like you're in network marketing and not, I'll kind of bounce back and forth. So actually, let me go back. So I was working full-time, worked full-time, all through my 20s. And then, once I started having kids, I really felt like I didn't have enough time with them. And so I was actively looking for a way to either work less or work from home. So this was obviously, 8 years ago, 8 years ago, when I was I was actively seeking a way to work from home. So none of this was accidental. I was very open to the idea of working from home. I wasn't open to network marketing. I thought this whole industry was a scam. But I was looking for a way to stay home. So it's important to know that I was already open-minded to working from my phone, working from home, trying to figure out a way to make this work. And so I was actively looking for a way to work from home. And then for me, I fell in love with Lip Sense. So I sell smudge-proof lipstick. It's a very simple product. You put it on, it doesn't come off, okay? So I fell in love with this lipstick because I'd never worn lipstick because lipstick is annoying to me personally. Like it would get on my chin, or like I'd eat a burger and it would like get on like up here, like it would smudge. So like I didn't wear lipstick because lipstick to me was annoying. So when I found a product that I loved, I was already talking about it with my friends and family. None of this has to do with what I'm going to tell you, but the backstory matters. So I found a product that I loved, right? I was already telling all of my friends and family about it. They were interested in it. And then that's what opened my mind to network marketing, was that my friends and family were genuinely interested in a network marketing product. Okay, so that's what kind of like expanded my mind to maybe I should at least look into this. I thought we were all like never gonna buy network marketing products ever. So like I didn't think network marketing was on the table because I'd never heard anyone in my family even talk about network marketing products. Okay, so I didn't even know it was an option. So once I fell in love with a product and I found a product that my family was interested in, I was like, okay, let me look into this. So here are the things that I love about network marketing and why I eventually decided to do network marketing full time. And this is why it's not for everyone, okay? With network marketing, with any type of sales, I'm technically in direct sales. I'm actually technically not even in network marketing. I'm in direct sales. I sell a product directly to the consumer. The product ships from the company and I get a cut. Tell me in the comments, if you don't mind, you do not have to answer this, but tell me in the comments, how many hours would you have to work at your job to make $115? $115. I'm just curious if you're willing. Again, not everyone's willing. But if you're willing, tell me in the comments, how many hours would you have to work to make $115? When I was working full-time, I mean, again, this was 7 years ago, I was making $20 an hour, which I thought was incredible. I was like 25 years old making $20 an hour. Thought I was like the coolest person ever. So I was making $20 an hour. So that would take me about 5 to 6 hours. 5 to 6 hours to make $115 an hour, okay? I tell you that because at 9 a.m. this morning, I made a sale and I made $115 from one order. Someone ordered on my website, they ordered, and I profited. That wasn't the price of the sale, that was my profit. My cut from that one sale was $115. So from that one order, one person who ordered today, I made as much as I would make in almost a full day at my previous full-time job. And so there's that, okay? So just understand that that's the possibility here. So in sales, you make, okay, how do I put this? I want to put this in a way that like doesn't rub people the wrong way, but like if you work really hard and you become really skilled, you're going to get paid more, okay? If you work really hard and you become really skilled, you're gonna get paid more, because in sales, it's very simple. You get paid based on your results. That's how I'll put it. You get paid based on your results. You don't get paid based on your actions. You don't get paid whether you show up or not. You get paid based on your results. That's a big reason why network marketing is not for most people, because most people show up to their office, like say you have an office job, show up to their office, sit in their chair at their desk and scroll Facebook or twiddle their thumbs. Like, how much actual activity are you producing? Are you a producer? Are you getting results? And if you are producing and getting results, then you are going to be able to get paid in network marketing. But if you're just here, like if you're just saying that you're working all day, but all you're doing is scrolling your phone, you're not gonna make $1. Like you're not gonna make a penny. And people get like really offended about stuff like that. That's exactly what all the anti-MLMers talk about. And it's like, but it's true. It's very simply, you get paid based on your results. And so why did I quit my 9 to 5 to do network marketing? It's simple. I trust myself to get the results. I trust myself to keep showing up and to keep honing my skills until I'm making exactly what I need to make. I'm not scared of hard work. I'm always going to be the hardest worker in the room. So if you are the hardest worker in the room, but you're making the same as everyone else in the office, you should probably look into a commission-based job, because in any office, you're gonna have a hardest worker and a least hardest worker, and then you're gonna have the in-between. That's just how it is in general in life. If you're always at the top of everything, you would also be at the top of a network marketing company. Guess who makes a lot of money in network marketing? They say the people at the top make the most. And it's like, no, it's not the top of a pyramid. It's the top because you literally produce the most. Like if you're going to produce the most on a consistent basis, you're going to make the most money. And so I've always been a top producer in all areas of my life. I've always been top of my class. I've always been top in testing. I like made straight A's. You know what I mean? I'm like, so if you are a top producer in any area of your life, you're probably also going to be a top producer in network marketing. It just is what it is. And that means you're going to make more money because you literally make a percentage of your profits. Okay. You make money based on your results. Sorry, that was kind of a rant, but hardest workers get paid the most. That's the number one reason why I decided to do network marketing, because that actually feels correct to me. Next one is that the money is scalable and the money is unlimited, which I could cry. So I'm not going to talk about that a ton. But when I ask you how many hours you would have to work to make $115, that is also like you're capped. You only make so much per hour. I was never going to make more than $20 an hour until I got a raise, or if I worked on holidays and made time and a half. And so like that money is capped. If you make $20 an hour, if you make $30 an hour, that's how much you can make. And again, people love that, and it's great. It's controllable. You know that when you work 40 hours, you're gonna make this much. You know that when you work 8 hours, you're gonna make this much. You know for a fact that you're gonna make enough to pay your bills or not. That is all able to be calculated because you know that when you show up per hour, you're making a certain amount of money. It's controllable. People like that. I like the idea that if I work more, and if I'm willing to work harder, and if I'm willing to wake up early, stay up late, work overtime per se, that it's unlimited. I can work as hard as I want to work. I can work as much as I want to work. And I can actually scale my own income. I can give myself a raise. I don't have to wait and wish and hope for more hours. I know a lot of people right now that their hours are getting cut, and like there's nothing that they can do about that. And that will never be me. I will never put myself into that situation where I'm having to rely on someone else to give me a paycheck. It's just never gonna happen. And so I was all like, my husband and I we were both working full time. This was obviously like back when I started my business, we were both working full time. We were always the first to sign up for any sort of overtime. We were always the first to sign up to work weekends. We were always the first to sign up to work holidays. My husband started, like, this is like a huge reason why I ended up doing what I do. Because back then, again, this was 7 years ago, but my husband started working nights just so he could make like $3 extra an hour. Like, he literally worked nights. I only saw him on Sundays just so he could make $3 extra an hour because we had to have that money. And so I had to sacrifice my whole life. Like, I had to sacrifice not being able to see my husband, who I'm like obsessed with. I literally only got to see him on Sundays because I was working days. As soon as I would come home, he would leave and he would go to work for $3 extra an hour. And now it's like $3 extra an hour times 40 hours. Like, that's basically how much I made in one sale this morning. So it's unlimited and it's scalable. As much as I want to sell, as much as I want to show up, as many reels as I want to do, as many makeup videos as I want to do, as many people as I want to talk to, as many color matches that I want to do, I can scale my own income, and that is so important to me. Number 3, this is the most important one, and this is the one that everyone talks about, so it's like not surprising. But it's that I can control my own schedule. I can work whenever I want. I can work wherever I want. You guys see me like working at the beach. And again, people will say like, well, when I go to the beach, I don't want to work. And I'm like, well, but you don't get to go to the beach 6 times a year. Like, no offense, but like if someone comes at me, I'm going to be snarky. So it's like, well, I don't want to work from the beach. Okay, well, I don't want to work in an office 40 hours a week. Like, we work differently, okay? I would rather my office be at the beach. I would rather take 10 minutes to reply to messages from Disney World, okay? Like, I travel every single month because I am able to, because I have that flexibility. And while it may be like, oh my gosh, Morgan's always working, guess what? You're always working too. You're just working in an office. We're just different. Like, we just work at different times at different places. I don't work in the mornings because I homeschool. I don't work in the evenings because I cook dinner and spend time with my kids. I work during the day, just like anyone else would. I work a little bit at night, I work a little bit in the morning, and I typically don't work weekends. So like, my schedule really isn't that much different from most people. It's just that my 40 hours is on my phone, like from wherever I am, versus 40 hours in an office away from my kids and away from my family. And so I actually really enjoy making my own schedule. I really enjoy being able to work from wherever I want. And so again, this is why it's not for everyone, right? Like, people will tell me, I don't want to work on vacation. And I'm like, that is totally okay. But my whole life feels like a vacation. So if I'm at a beach house in Florida and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to work from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. before anyone else wakes up, and I can make 4 times as much, 5 times as much as I made at my old full-time job, because I'm willing to put in an hour from a beach house before anyone else in my house is even awake, I mean, come on. Like, to me, all of this was like a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. Like, I was working full-time and building my business, and I built my business to a point where I was matching my full-time income, and I couldn't help but think, what happens when I quit my full-time job and just do this full-time? What's gonna happen? And what happened was it was way more scalable than anything ever would have been working a 9-to-5. I never, not to say never, because I am skilled, but I probably never would have made the type of money that I make now in a 9-to-5. I don't have any sort of like master's degree. I don't have any sort of like, I have a bachelor's, but it's in a totally different field. Like, I didn't have any, like, I don't know if anyone I was in property management. I don't know if literally anyone in property management makes the type of money that I make in network marketing, except for the people who own the apartment buildings, like the owners. I don't know if anyone, even like the top of the top of the top, like makes what I make in network marketing. I don't think I ever would have been able to scale it in the way that you can scale network marketing. And so I say all of this to say, these are like my personal reasons, because again, I'm a hard worker. I am not afraid to be on my phone. I'm not afraid to post on social media. I'm not afraid to go after exactly what it is that I want. But a lot of these things are exactly why people shouldn't do network marketing full time. If you don't like to set your own hours, if you don't like to give yourself your own task list, if you like to be told what to do, if you like the comfort of knowing exactly how much money you're going to make, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you like the comfort of knowing exactly how much you're going to make, that's a 9-to-5. That's a normal job where you get paid per hour. And again, that like, there's so much goodness in that. What I do is scary. Network marketing is scary. Network marketing full time is scary. My customers could just decide to not order. They could just decide they don't need any more makeup. Facebook could crash. If Facebook got deleted, I wouldn't have a business. Like, there is so much risk involved with doing network marketing. I'm never going to tell you that it's easy. I'm never going to tell you that it's for everyone, but it is for me. It's the only thing for me. And for a lot of you, you need to hear these things that I just said, even though it's intense and even though I am a lot. Some of you need to know that these things are possible. Some of you that are hard workers who've thought about it in the back of your mind need to know that these things exist. So, I don't think this was helpful for anyone, but I'm gonna post it anyway and just see if anyone has any questions. And if anyone is in network marketing and they have thought about making the jump to full-time, like, maybe message me first. It is not something that I take lightly at all. I go through a whole process with the people that I teach how to turn this into a full-time business. This is not something I would ever suggest doing on a whim. It's something that you need to goal set for it. You need to make sure your results are matching the money that you need to make. And then for multiple months, can you hold it there? Can you stay at that income? Because if you hit it once and you quit, it is quite possible it is never going to come back again. So have you actually built the skill set to sustain the income that you need to make in network marketing? And if that answer is yes, then when you quit your full-time job, it is quite possible that it will scale even faster, just like it did when I quit my job. So, yeah, I'm going to go. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. Bye, guys.